r/ForeverAlone. Do one L says. What advice have you've gotten that you've legitimately taken to heart and that you've actually put effort into trying to implement? Was there any noticeable improvement? Not something you tried once and gave up. I'm talking about something that seemed to make sense to you and you tried it again and again and again. I'm talking you tried it more than 10 times in a relatively short time period, like within a week or month. And you just kept trying it and trying it? Anything into the 100s of attempts? What's the longest you put effort into something you hoped would improve something? Whether it helped or not. Solane85 says. 1. Working out. I was never a physical person. I was into video games, movies, etc. At about age 27 I decided to join a gym. I was always skinny, I was 5'1" and like 120 pounds. I worked out probably 3x a week for about a year, put on about 20 pounds of muscle. I still wasn't really buff, but I wasn't skinny/weak anymore either. I think it did help my self-confidence. I felt more like a man, though I couldn't change, being 5'1". 2. Going to meetups and getting some social hobbies. Around age 28, I felt confident enough in myself that I decided to try joining meetups. I went to a bunch board games, hiking, cycling, general social ones, and then I learned how to play tennis, and that one stuck. Went to them twice a week consistently. Got a good friend network, including a couple close friends. Practiced my social skills, got comfortable in situations, like going to parties, small talk, joking around/banter, and making people laugh. Improved physique and improved social skills meant improved confidence. Brutish_short says. Social hobbies. While nothing came of it relationship wise, it really has improved my social skills and made me a more interesting person. I can fill awkward silences a lot better because I have things to talk about now. The sports also helped my mood sometimes. I found the small chat stressful, but the actual training/games themselves take so much brain power that you escape from your troubles. Lou_minimum says. Losing weight. It was practical, and it made sense, but for the longest time, I was so sure being myself was enough. But decided to go for it. I stuck it out over a while. I'll leave numbers out of it, because I don't want to trigger people's personal feelings about it, and being thin definitely changed the way people looked at me and treated me. But, as you'll hear time and time again, most girls don't just want people around them who just want to sleep with them. That being said, I wouldn't go back. Emergency_tadpole_49 says. Not giving a damn, frick, about others. And yeah, my mental health has improved. I have many examples in mind, if you guys are interested. Tennisplayer001 says. I started working out. I look much better, I lost 60 pounds and I have muscle. The best part though is it's a hobby I love, and it makes me feel good. If I skip gym I get depressed. Hasn't helped me much with dating though. Turns out having a decent body isn't enough if my personality is awful. Big Willie 39 says. I take into consideration all the criticism I get. If it's something stupid or unhelpful like you're ugly, I ignore it. However, when multiple people have told me I sometimes act like a know-it-all, or that I complain too much, or that I have to smile more, then I try to internalize that and make a conscious effort to improve. I feel like small things like that have improved my social skills over the years. r/ForeverAlone. Successful_judgment6 says. It's Christmas. Feels legit just like any other day. All Christmas spirit is gone. LMAO WTF happened. Merry Christmas everyone though. Ezekiel Karmas says. Kinda gleeful I don't have to spend money on anyone but myself, but in reality it's not by choice kinda. I would have liked socks and underwear, maybe some nice undershirts, inexpensive stuff that I would have appreciated from an S/O, like that feeling someone is taking care of me and paying attention. But whatever, I'll order online and treat myself. Most likely New Year's gonna spend it at home to just like last year. Banked this year at work, kinda overshadows the being alone part. This next year's gonna be interesting. On my second year with a solid company, thank God for the J9B to keep me busy. Aishanoni says, I'm actually having a good day, although I do have some negative thoughts when I have nothing to do at work, see couples or young chicks on the street. But I'm going to get double pay for working on these 3 days, so I have money to eat whatever I want after Christmas. And I watch tons of movies at work since I got nothing else to do. I would call it a good day today. Or Cerebral_Groove says, holidays alone are just a day. Modern Death 55 says, appreciate it. Merry Christmas to you too. r/ForeverAlone. Sandstorm_221 says, not having my own personal space is painful. This is probably the one fellow Eastern Europeans and Asians relate the most, but I guess it has become a commonplace in other places in the world too. Not having your own space in the sense of an apartment, house or even a car is really limiting for socializing and dating. I'm 20 and due to my country issuing college dorms only to top 10% of students, I'm forced to live with my parents, and due to being in education I'm unable to find a student-friendly job or even a side hustle to get enough money to get my own car, and as a result I can only take dads on very rare occasions when it is not driven by him. I'm left with very limited privacy as a result, and it's pretty tough. Potato7177 says, I had to drop out of school due to horrible mental health. Thunderjax says, can't speak for other countries, but here in the US not having a car or any real sign of independence is a near death sentence in terms of social prospects. 5Alive 1985 says, some cultures have multi-generation homes. Mine had 3. Grandparents, mom, aunt, then finally me, and cousin under a roof. Also in a place like Nick, space and cars are at a premium. RCUN Happy says, what country are you from? r/ForeverAlone. Rena Disaster 2020 says, I feel sad. Live alone. No friend, no family, no girlfriend, nothing I have. I wish I wasn't born ever. People out there celebrating and preparing for Christmas and New Year while I'm rotting on bed. I hate this world and this life. Bobby Mackey 101 says, same. Diane 93 says, it may or may not change. I'm 47 and I'm pretty certain I will never find love. Some days are horrible, some are great. I make it a point to travel, visit new and favorite restaurants, attend activities, etc. You have to fill in the holes with things you enjoy, even when things are heartbreaking. Allow your feelings to be validated, but also allow yourself to enjoy. House Auto 611 says, I'm struggling tonight, it sucks. Superstarco says, I'm in the same situation, dear. Old Puppy 00 says, why? I'm disabled and all my family is dead. What seems to be the problem? Smooth External 2409 says, same here. Digitman 6516 says, hey man, you wanna talk? I get how you feel. Deca Davez says, we are here with you, mate. 187 left curly bracket Bizatch says, same. Rathvic2 says, same situation too. Sweet Child 0 Mine says, tough day, same here. It's tough, man. Concerned Stathawker says, same. Emerald Jade 9 says, how old are you? r/ForeverAlone. Comfortable _ drive 793 says. D in their 30s or older feel like it's a lost cause at this point. D in their 30s or older feel like it's a lost cause at this point. I'm going to turn 35 in a week, so it got me thinking about my life and I wrote up like a list version of a vision board. Go to college, get a friend or friends, get a better job, ask someone on date/date someone/ get married, have kids before 40, buy a house, lose about 100 pounds, start exercising, and get healthy so I don't die of a heart attack like my dad and his dad and my uncle on my mom's side did in their 60s 70s. Then I thought about how much time each activity would take, optimally, like if I was just a perfect human instead of the lazy sack of shit slob I'm college. 4 years, really more because it's going to be part-time. Friends, I don't know how to make friends. That's why I didn't have friends as a kid, didn't have friends as a teen, and don't have friends as an adult. Job, getting a better job is dependent on being more skilled. See college, dating/marriage/kids. How am I going to go from virgin weirdo 35-year-old that has never been on a date to married with kids in less than 5 years? I set 40 as a cutoff for kids because I don't want to be dead before my hypothetical kids graduates high school. In my long family lineage of men dying of heart attacks, they all made it to at least 60, so I assume I will too. House. I can't buy a house until I have a better job or a slightly better job and dual income from someone making a similar amount. Weight/exercise. This might be the easiest thing to do. When I was 25 I lost about 70 pounds, 320 to 250, in like 4 months, by eating 1500 calories a day and exercising 3 days a week. There is no way I can do all of this shit before 40. I wrote up more or less the same list when I turned 30 with the goal of being a normal person by the time I turned 35, and look how well that went. I did the same thing at 25, although at least I lost all that weight. Sometimes I think I should just call it quits on this thing. The only thing that keeps me going is knowing my mom would be really sad if I did. Egan Anderson says, I can't tell you if it will all work out, but chances are pretty high that you'll find friends joining a educational circle. This is where most people meet their long-term friends. The same goes for girls. 5 years seems a little short for marriage and kids, but it's definitely doable. Making this plan and taking steps toward it is definitely the right call. Do little steps to not overwhelm yourself, and don't get frustrated over failure as it will come here and there. Fine Pipe 69 says, it ain't fair, man. It ain't fair how some people are just naturally extroverted and attract people. It ain't fair how some people just love to exercise and stay ripped. I don't get why those people are the way they are, and I'm the way I am. It just is not. Frick, ain't fair. Blah Random says, of course, I'm going to be 36 this year. I always have a slim hope, but deep down I know I'm going to keep being alone for the rest of my life. But who knows, some of us escape. I need that Christmas miracle. Haha. That's all for this video. Was it good? I know not, for I'm a robot. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe. This video is the product of an automated process.